So what?
No, Lebu. That doesn't work.
Let me do my intro.
You should know her.
ANATHI, like you need to be present. Hi everybody, my name is Lebu and welcome back to another insert. Okay guys, so as you can see, I am with a guest today. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. Sorry. Why are you laughing? This is your channel. Like, so
okay.
Hi, everybody. Hi, guys. My name is ANATHI, Lebu's friend.
Okay, today, guys, we'll also be doing a mukbang. The lighting is so bad.
Sorry, you can't even see.
Like you can't even see. But I'll be doing I'll be eating ocean baskets,
and I'll be having
and ANATHI will be having her meat. Yeah. So we're basically gonna be speaking about our experiences with abusive relationships. Okay. With abuse, I mean physical abuse, emotional abuse.
Everything abuse in
What else? What other types of abuse are there? Like everything abuse, basically. That's what we went through, and unfortunately, ANATHI and I went through our experiences at the same time. So, basically, I was dating this guy from 2014 to 2017, and then ANATHI was dating her ex from 2015.
20.
Bruh. It was 2015.
Don't even know.
It was a year after me. So the abuse in my relationship started in 2014, like late 2014. And then ANATHI started the year after. And yeah, you know, it's a part of me is gonna say, like, the fact that one of my friends was kind of going through something similar, you know, it kind of made me feel like, okay, you know, maybe it's not that bad, you know, because there's someone who relates, someone I can speak to. Because I was very embarrassed to talk about what I was experiencing to other people, you know, but because ANATHI was going through the same thing, it was easier to speak to her about it.
And trust me, like when she first told me about it, I judged her. Like I won't even lie, I judged her because I didn't expect it, especially for how amazing she would portray the relationship, you know. Yeah. I thought it was all perfect, I thought it was all fun, and you know. And then she told me, hey, baba. This person actually
WWE.
Hey,
SmackDown.
And it was legit deep shit, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse the language, but like, yeah, I didn't believe it, and I judged her, and I was like, Lebu, leave, you know. And then I went through it, and I was like, it's not so easy to just leave.
So, yeah, like I said, mine started in 2014. Nah. Okay, it's like 2014 until 2016, like late 2016, and then we broke up in 2017, like the beginning of 2017. And basically, this guy did it all to me, like from slapping, punching, kicking.
Flashing
one time,
face.
he flashed my face in the toilet. There was this one time he like stripped me naked and beat me with the belt. Guys, I almost got thrown out of a moving car.
And guys, when you look at this person, because when I met him like once or twice, and when I met him, like I thought, how guy, legit guy, you know, he looks good. Like I thought he was so innocent because of the way I am.
And you know what? Like these guys are so charming. Like they're so charming. They're attractive. They're well-spoken, educated, you know. But hey, so like to other people, like on the outside, he's gonna seem like a good guy, you know, because he's charming. He says all the right things, but behind closed doors, he would show you flames, guys. Like your flames on top of flames, and like the worst part is, his friends would not say anything.
They'd
you know, sometimes like he'd hit me in front of his friends and they wouldn't say anything, like they wouldn't do anything. It's like they were also scared of him. So you know what, guys, abusive relationships are real. Like they are
and
real.
Like I went through my fair share, and I won't even lie about it. Like the first time it happened, like, the first time it happened, like, he didn't really, like, hit me the first time the incident occurred. Like, I tried to break up with him because of a certain issue that we had, and then, like, he almost pushed me over my balcony because I was, like, living in an apartment. He almost pushed me over the balcony. And then after that, like, he was trying to tell me I can't break up with him, you know, trying to convince me to see, yes, he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I will never forget what he did to me, like, and what he said to me. He held me right here, like, tight, like, squeezed me, and said to me, "You're little, I'll show you. You think you're big, I'll show you how little you are." Those words, they cut deep, guys. Cut deep.
And because we are the Popeyes, we stayed. Like, the thing is, guys, it's not easy. Even me, like, the first time my ex hit me, I think it was like August to September, around there, like 2014. I don't know if he slapped me or what. Nah, like, he slapped me. Nah. And then that night, like, he made me sleep on the floor. Guys, mind you, it was so cold. He made me sleep on the floor. He opened the windows and put the fan right next to me. And he was like, "You'll sleep."
Guys,
Bruh. And he's like, "You'll sleep on this floor." And because Lebu is a da-da-da, I went back. Because all they do is they apologize and they tell you, "I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. You know, I love you. You know, blah, blah, blah." Because they're manipulative. And no, I know you believe them. And then you go back. So,
and like, that's the second time, like the first time he actually beat me up, like, I won't even believe it. Like, we're at my friend's house. So it was my friend's birthday, if I recall correctly. It was like my friend's birthday. She invited us to her place, so her parents were there, you know, her mom was there and stuff. So I invited him to come as my plus one. So cool, we're there, you know, having fun. So now, already, like, I think when we arrived, we weren't okay. We were fighting over something.
which party was this?
So yeah, Tepiso's birthday, whatnot. So we're there. Next thing, like, I'm busy on my phone. And mind you, like, I chat to my exes because I don't have any beef. Like, it didn't end off, like, in a bad note. Most of my exes, like, we chilled, like, we good, like, it ended off well. So it was only him, Hore. I wouldn't even consider him as my ex because he was such an asshole. So what happened was, I was busy chatting to my ex, and my ex was asking me, "How do you say I love you in Xhosa?" Yeah, because I think he wanted to say it to someone. So now I translated for him. Yeah, Kantumuntu is forward. He goes to my phone because my phone basically, like, music in the car. He goes to my phone. Kantimuntu is on my chats. Like, he's busy searching for things. And apparently he found that message. Next thing, he started acting some type of way, go to the party. And then he's like, "Let's go to the car." And my car was, like, parked outside. And we came with my car, yeah. So it was parked outside.
Because he didn't have a car.
Yeah.
Carry on.
No, he did. He didn't have petrol.
Oh, okay.
Broke ass nigga. But anyways, it was parked outside. Nah. And then we went to the car. And then, like, he was busy on his phone. And I was like, talk to me, what's wrong? And then next thing, guys, I pulled the phone. I'm like, "Please talk to me." Yeah, did I not call her a slap? A slap. Guys, I didn't believe it because not even my parents slapped me or hit me or anything like that. No, my parents have never laid a finger.
Age,
even when I was young, never mind my big age, my parents have never laid a finger on me. So, I fought back. I won't even lie.
And you know what, nah, these men do. So, with me, it obviously didn't start off with abuse, like, right away. He would first do little things like, because I had a lot of guy friends, right? So he would do a lot of, like, things like, "Okay, you know what, you can't be friends with this guy. I don't like your friend," like, blah, blah, blah. So he started moving all the people from my life away from me. And because I wanted the relationship to work, I was like, "Okay, you know what, I'm not going to be friends with them anymore because I see potential in this relationship." Baba. So he started with that. Then he started going through my phone. Like, he'd always go through my phone, always check my messages to check who I'm speaking to. So now he started to control me. Guys, then the abuse started. So I feel like when a man is controlling, that's red flag number one. Because why are you going through my phone like all the time? Why are you demanding to always know my whereabouts and all of that, you know? Like, he was so possessive. So I feel like people who are like that, like overly possessive, it's a red flag, and you need to do everything you can to move from that situation, because it's only gonna get worse.
And I feel like your man's he didn't want me.
He didn't like
Anyway,
ANATHI. He
close
didn't
to
like
her.
ANATHI.
Because like he'd lock her up, you know. If, guys know, like if if she wasn't with him,
Yeah.
then she must be in her room
Or at home.
or at home. And Tarabantu, she's still young. She's in varsity. I mean, guys,
Like, this was like the prime of my
Freedom.
age, you know? Like, this was my freedom, the peak of my freedom. Like, you have to go out, do experiences and things. Like,
Exactly.
it got to a point where I would go out and I wouldn't tell him. Like, I'd lie to him, because then he'd start freaking out that, like, where are you going? You're not going there, you know? Yo, guys, I was a
would lie
prisoner.
to him. Some would say no. We're in race. We're studying. By the time,
But
Sila.
I heard him. Like, I had to lie to that man so many times because I was so scared of him. You know, like, one mistake, you're gonna be punished for it.
Yeah,
for
bruh.
such a long time. And
I even know, like, for a fact, good thing if we go out. Like, she was like, you know, those type of people whereby they're locked up, you know, and then when they get the freedom, they go all out. Like, Lebo would always like make sure that she does something wherever we go. It's either she makes up with someone
or I give someone my number.
or something.
Yeah. And I feel like a part of me also did that because I was trying to, like, squinge him, you know, like, I was trying to get back at him, like, because you hit me and you control me and whatever, I'm also gonna show you that I can get men,
You
you
know,
know, I can
because-
get attention, I can do whatever I want.
He made you feel like you can't get
Like,
anyone.
I'm not pretty enough, you know. Even I had my own insecurities at the time, I won't
Yo.
lie, you know.
Yo.
Like, I had just lost weight from like my puberty ages, you know, so now like I'm getting comfortable in this new body and stuff like that. I'm still a bit insecure, and come on, there's a man who's making me feel like, girl, you're only beautiful in my eyes.
Sham.
You know, like, no one else
Sorry.
sees that you're beautiful, no one else sees your potential.
Unfortunately,
So I also believed it because I was a bad,
you know.
so yeah, guys,
It was a
so
lot.
sad.
But for me
So
to
sad.
actually leave, like, it took a lot, because I was always in denial. I thought it's good thing. Every time it hit me, I thought, like, he'd always tell me, I do it because I love you, you know.
And you and I, you also think he's gonna change, you know, so you wait for him
I'm
to
never
change.
gonna do it again. I'm sorry. Can't this night? Is gonna do it again.
And it's like, it gets worse every time. Like, there was this one time, because I wear glasses, he slapped me so hard my glasses flew off my face.
I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassing.
In front of his mother, guys, in front of his mom. Like, he slapped me and I just screamed because I was like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah,
and
no, the mother, I'm
it
sorry
was
to
so
say.
painful. Yes,
How
and
could
the
she allow
mom,
that?
like, he would hit me like in his mom's house, and all the mom would do is threaten to call the cops, you know, but she wouldn't even do any of
What if-
that.
what if she was also-
She was like condoning her son's behavior.
She was
Like,
scared of him, most probably.
yeah, she was probably scared of
She'd
him
probably
too.
threaten her and say, yeah, when?
Because he'd also like speak to his mom however he wanted,
Yeah,
you know, and
that-
disrespect her.
Yeah, it all
So
starts at
a
home.
part of me was also like, if he disrespects his mom like this, still, how is he gonna treat me as his wife? You know, like, how's he gonna treat me in front of our children? Like, he's gonna be disrespecting me if he can do it to his own mother. So,
Right.
you know what? Good riddance, guys. But you know what? Nah, like, I eventually did leave, and it took a long time for me to leave. I'm not gonna lie. I was
What
in that
happened for you
relationship
to
for 3
actually
years.
decide what's he
Hey.
as in?
Like, things just got really bad, and I feel like I came to the realization that this man is not going to change. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I think I fell out of love with him like that year that we broke up. Like, I didn't love him anymore. I was just in it for the sake of it, and it got to a point where I didn't fear for my life anymore. I was like, if he kills me, it's fine, I don't care, you know, but I want to leave. And that, for me, like, it took a lot, but I'm so glad that I left. And you know what, like, me and him are not on bad terms, because like, after we broke up, like, I'd get nightmares and stuff. Like, remember I told you that I'd get nightmares about him,
Some
like,
day-
in my
some
dreams
days
and
of
stuff.
wishes.
So like, because I got
Anxiety
nightmares,
as
I was
well.
like, clearly this person still has a hold over me, you know. So I reached out to him and I apologized to him, and I was like, okay, whatever I did, you know, to hurt you or whatever, like, I'm really sorry for the part that
Let
I
him
played.
forgive you.
And
so that
then
you
a
don't
few
have to.
days later, he also reached out to me and he apologized, and we were on good terms. You know, we speak over the phone, you know. So, like, I feel like him and I are on good terms now. There's no bad blood. I wouldn't say anything bad about him. I don't think I'd say anything bad about any of my exes, you know. But, like, him and I are on good terms. And that is why I'm able to talk about it. And I don't talk about it like a victim, you know. Like, I don't feel sorry for myself. Like, I went through it because it made me who I am today. And I'm really grateful for that. So there's no bad blood, you know. Like,
I can't say the same though. I'm sorry. Like, the
Why?
way I moved, like, for me to, you know, get to the realization that, girl, this is not for you. You are just wasting your time. Like, you're too good for what you're worth, you know your worth and stand up and, you know, fight this, you know. For me, what had happened was we were at a party. So we used to go out a lot, guys. So I had a party. So I think everyone knows this party. It's called Southside. So Southside party, picnic. Yes, we went there. So next thing, hey, this guy.
oh yeah, this was when Anathi couldn't even come to my birthday because
of how I looked.
hey, anyway, carry on.
So we're at the party. It was on
Bruh,
my birthday. Guys, wow, he even made me hurry. I must miss Lebu's birthday because he wanted us to go to Southside. Imagine. So, anyway, we're at Southside, and so I see one of his girls that he was busy with during, you know. So this girl is she's approaching him, and I can see what it is, you know, something going on. Like, she's like fighting with him in a way. And mind you, I'm just enjoying myself with my other friends. Something said, look to the right. I see both of them. My mood just changed. No, and he's like, you know, aggressive towards her. You could see the way he's responding to her is not so pleasant. Okay, sharp. When I get there, like, she's walking a different route, right? I follow her. Your girl, like, I was ready. The way I was always in a boxing ring, I was ready with Yazin. This is like, if she tries anything, I will face her. So I went to her and I asked her, is your name Mang Mang? Just to confirm if it's really her. And then she's like, the way I was so petty, guys, I was like, whatever, you even ugly.
Imagine.
I was hurt. So I said to her, you even ugly. Next thing, I get there, I'm like to him, you know what, go to your bitches. I don't care, I'm gonna go to my people, because I know a lot of people were there that knew me, and I knew for sure I was gonna make him jealous. So when I said that, nigga pulled me, like, he took my ear and started screaming. And so my ear was like, dude, I couldn't hear anything, guys. I thought I was gonna go deaf. It was so painful. Like, so yeah, he was screaming on my ear. Next thing, he picks me up, guys. Takes me to the corner. Takes me to the corner where there's no one. Like, it's literally empty. And the music is loud. And the next thing, guess what he does? He starts choking me till I couldn't breathe. And I had to act like I'm dead for him to stop, you know. And then he bit my face. Like, I don't know if he wanted me to be ugly or what, but he bit my freaking face.
Bruh.
Like,
Imagine.
my face, my neck. He was just biting me my ears. He was biting me like an
It was
animal.
bad.
Like, like, not even like.
Do you still have those pictures?
No, a dog is even an understatement. He's a wild animal. Yeah. So,
Yeah, that was like September, ne?
yeah.
Like beginning of
That's-
September.
Then the
You
next,
guys broke up
yes,
at the end.
yes.
Like, towards the
When
end.
I actually saw Jorge, no, I broke up with him that same day.
Really?
Yes. After I saw my face, like when I went to the mirror when we got home, I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, yes, there's what happened to me. You know, I broke up with him. I told him to leave. He didn't want to leave. You know what? And I was like, you know, I'm gonna go to a police station and I'm gonna report you because I'm sick and tired of your bullshit, yo. And my friends were there, guys.
Imagine, did they see? Like they saw that you were bit.
Even his friend was there, and they saw.
They
everything.
didn't do anything.
Unfortunately, they didn't do anything. But you know what? When I woke up the next day, I wanted to go report him. You know, go to the police station.
Plus, you had proof, like
I had
on
proof.
your face.
But then I thought again. I was like, you know what? My parents sent me to varsity to study, not to be jolling and meeting these assholes. You know. So you know what, I wasn't also ready to go through the process of courts and everything. So I was like, you know what, let's leave it, you know, whatever it is, let me just move on. Let me block this person out of my life completely. And from that day onwards, I had never look back. And I'm grateful for the experience because it made me who I am today. ANATHI is the most happiest person in life, you know. Like, I'm truly happy in my relationship, my marriage. I've got a son. Yeah. So I feel like if I didn't experience what I had experienced, I wouldn't be where I am today. And God puts you through certain parts to teach you and test you. And if you...
I feel like, imagine being 28, and that's when... only when you see red flags and start knowing what red flags are, because you deprived yourself from joining when you were in like varsity or whatever, you know. I feel like it also teaches you what red flags are, like what not to do, what not to, like no-go areas, you know, from a very young age. So I'm really grateful that I got to experience those things when I did, because I think I would have still been naive, you know, or
I wouldn't know your
certain
worth.
things. Exactly. Like, I'd still be getting to know my worth. Honestly, I went through so many Popeyes, guys, to know my worth. Because trust me, even after my abusive relationship, I still didn't know my worth. And then I got into another relationship. The one where you guys saw the video, the Xbox one. Yes, that's after that relationship, then I knew my worth.
Let's not even talk about it.
You know what, guys? Like, honestly, I'm just grateful that I went through what I went through when I went through it. Because now I feel like I'm also happy in my relationship, you know. Like, I love my man. Like, he loves me so much. And he respects me. He wouldn't lay a hand on me, you know. So... I'm truly grateful.
And truly speaking, I'm actually happy because all, like, the relationships she went through after... that person, which I don't want to mention his name.
Mandla.
Yes, Mandla. Now let's call him that.
Cause hey,
he uses his hands, bro. Let's call him that. Because, like, every time Libby got into a relationship, I was so cautious, you know, guys. I don't know.
She was like that overprotective sister.
Like, you know, because I know how she is and I know how much she gives and stuff. And these niggas are out here to, like, you know, just take.
Some people just take. And
they don't, and they're not grateful. And I felt like they weren't appreciating her. So when she finally met this guy that she's with now, which, should I mention his name? Okay.
Like, people know him though. If you follow me on social media,
you know him, and she's happy. I have never heard her complaining. I've never heard her saying, I'm not sure if I really want this, you know. So I believe Wuti, she's in a good place in life, and I'm grateful for that.
And so is ANATHI. Like, ANATHI is in a good place, you know. Even though, like, in the beginning of her relationship, like, she wasn't really sure about her man, you know. Like, he was in the friend zone.
I feel like because also I was so hurt.
Yeah.
Like, after my abusive relationship, which was the only, like, messed up relationship that I've ever encountered, you know, I felt like, what a man, you know.
Sure, yeah.
Like, I was like a playgirl, you know what I mean?
Yeah, even
I committed to someone like completely.
Whole phase. Yeah.
And that's why I called her Mahosha, you know, that's her nickname.
Her name is Strumpet.
Mahosha.
So, the Strumpy Strump.
Because
Yeah,
hey,
no, because I also went through a whole
to be
phase.
that busy.
But Anathi went through her whole phase before me, and then when I was in my whole phase, she was in a committed relationship. So it was,
And it was funny because our lives were so in sync.
Yeah, our lives were in sync when we were in varsity. Like whatever she went through, I went through the same
Funny
thing.
enough,
you
at
know,
the same damn time.
At the same time, and then like we talk, you know, over the phone or whatever, and then we realize that, oh my gosh, like I'm also going through that, you know. So yeah, no.
Thereafter, our
Guys.
lives just went. It just did a 360. Like
Yeah.
all good things started happening, and we're grateful.
Yeah, we really are
really
grateful for where we are and how much we've grown. So we will do a part 2 where we answer some questions.